Welcome to the Vista Acres Homestead Channel.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Vista Acre Homestead Channel. We really appreciate y'all joining us. And what we're doing today is we're digging a water line and installing a water line. The one that was there was PVC, and it's probably been there ever since PVC was invented. It was old. I also had part of the old steel water line with it. So that thing would get leaks in it. So what I did, I dug a new ditch all the way up to Mom's house and installed some PEX 1-inch water line. So that ends that problem. I also going to come off of that and put some lines in so I can have some water faucets for the chickens up through there. So I hope you enjoy the video. We appreciate y'all joining us.
All right, y'all. Whew, I hate water. Seems like anything I do dealing with water don't turn out the way I planned. It's always something. Yeah. Well, that water line was supposed to start and go through the woods there. Every time I've had to repair Mama's old water line, it's been right on the other side of them trees. Well, somehow or another, I got into it about halfway up through here. So I spared y'all of all the digging with the backhoe. We are going to show the rest of the backhoe digging, and then we're going to show you hooking it up. I did get some good news when I replumbed this house. I replumbed the whole house here a while back, or a few years ago. I put a pressure reducer in, which you should anytime you're dealing with city water, and I thought I ran the PVC from it, but I didn't. I put PEX on both sides. I got 3/4 on one side, so all I got to do is get a fitting to go from 3/4 to 1 inch, and that should be easy. The other thing Angie and I are going to do, we're going to come off somewhere about pretty soon, about right here. We're going to put a cutoff, and we're going to run for the chicken water up through here, and then we're going to put another one down there, ain't we, Angie, to go up the other side of the field. Our only problem is our neighbor, Nick, his water line runs across this field. And the luck I've been having, I just don't even want to dig around, it's what I'm thinking. I mean, I got into that one, didn't even know it. I got into the old one, because I got thinking back in 1970, when we put a mobile home here, moved up from Dublin, Georgia, they didn't have PVC. It didn't happen. PVC didn't come around until probably the 80s, I guess. Y'all can research that and let me know. But at least us poor folks, we couldn't probably afford it back in the 70s if it did. So I got into the metal water line out there. I'm pretty sure, 99% sure that's what that is. So we're gonna get started at it, and Angie's gonna video a little bit and drive the tractor. And Maggie, I guess Maggie will just sit here on the mule and be Maggie. Is it hot, Maggie? Maggie, is it hot? Yeah, it's hot. All right, we're gonna get at it.
I don't think she said on the mule.
She's gonna ride on the tractor.
Let her drive it. I said, you can let her drive it.
we're hoping we got that little bit of that digging on video, but I'm gonna go ahead. I've got to hook it. I'm gonna hook it up under the house first. I was lucky. I bought a bunch of these fittings when I was planning on doing this, so I've got a bunch of fittings. And right here is a 1-to-1, and I've got a 1 3/4. So that's what I need right there. 1 3/4. So I'm gonna first need a 1-inch ring.
Sure, it does.
No, it don't. So how you put 1-inch rings on? This just goes up there. I was afraid of that. Boy, everything was going too good, y'all.
Basically what happened here was the tool that I had to compress the rings only went up to a 3/4 inch ring. So I ended up having to go to, well, Lowe's didn't have it, so again I had to go to Home Depot and pick one up, the tool, and I ended up picking up some more pipe and then some more fittings so I could get this thing finished up. That's the way it goes. Sometimes you just gotta go get stuff that you gotta have.
Alright, y'all. This is always fun. But I ain't griping because I'm gonna tell you, I felt lucky that helper had I'm glad I did that. I don't know if I was thinking that far ahead or not, but I'm glad I did it. Boy, there ain't no room to get in here. There's my pipe wrench. Oh my God. Why did I put that there?
Okay, what happened here was I cut the PVC, and I should have actually cut up here where the pegs was, so I had to crawl all the way back out, go get my cutters, and cut off the 3/4 inch pegs.
I gotta have the cutters. I didn't cut the pegs. I don't know. They should be laying wherever that pipe wrench is. Oh man. It had to go in the mud. Just had to go in the mud. Hey, where's the stick at when we need it? You know where's the stick at, Maggie?
I did end up finding an old wire that was underneath there, so I was able to take and clean that mud out that had got up in that line, because I didn't want any mud to get up into that water reducer and mess it up. So I was able to get that cleaned up, and so I could go ahead and put it together using my 1-inch to 3/4 inch pegs. And I had to have, you know, two different rings. I had to have a 3/4 and I had to have a 1-inch.
So I went ahead and these, the bolts in them broke a little bit on the aggravating side to use, but I don't want to have to go get that other tool to fix it.
Okay, on the 1 inch, I did that outside. I went ahead and put the fitting on there on the outside. Made it hopefully a little bit easier when I got under. That way I had a little more space outside to put the 1 inch on. But it all came together. Didn't have any leaks with it. And that was pretty happy with that. You ever have one of them days? Just I mean, you worked all day. You went over to get what you thought you needed. And it was the wrong thing. That's what happened there. Apparently there's 2 sizes of pegs, and maybe a plumber out there could explain why they did that or what the purpose of it. But basically 1 inch and a 1 inch, and I got the wrong 1 inch. It wouldn't fit with the 1 inch pipe that I had. So I was a little bit disgusted about that. But luckily you'll see that I did have some 1 inch cut-offs that did work, and that was a good thing.
Nobody's ever there to help you when you need them.
Home Depot.
Yeah. I should have checked it. I had the pipe there. I should have said, I thought those looked big, you know. I thought they looked big.
Yeah, that looks smaller. That one you just threw down there.
I've got one. Yeah, Mag. Yeah. I don't know about that crapper.
What do you mean you don't know about it?
I hope that's working. That is the water line.
No way.
Yeah, look right here. Ain't that metal? Right there. That ain't PVC, is it? No, that ain't PVC, is it?
No, it looks like metal.
It looks like metal, man. Now, so I need to disconnect. Give me that pipe wrench, Andy. That looks like a compression thing. What we're going to do is go right here. See, I've already cut it, so it shouldn't grab the meter. But let's make sure it don't.
Well, there's a wrench. David.
Yeah. I got it.
You got something. Yeah, there it is.
That's where it went to PVC. So that is the old water line, ain't it?
This was almost another trip to the Lowe's to get a fit, but fortunately I had already bought the fit.
He's been good.
And
He's working hard
thanks,
out here.
big shout to Wholesale Supply. He knew what I needed to make that work, so I had that fitting. So that saved me some time. So I was able to go directly from the meter to the 1-inch PEX, which was really good.
I wish I had a plug on the end of this. That way I could test this without having to put the PEX to it. You know?
Do you have a plug?
No. I don't. One way I could do that is put another cutoff right out here. And I cut, but I don't want to do that. Alright, let's get this hole finished up.
You won't put those in the fuel?
Man, I'm tired.
I know you are, honey. You gotta be. We are tired.
I don't like the way that looks. The way I feel it's gonna work.
Okay, what I'm doing here, I'm putting the cutoff valves, which will lead up to the chicken pens to where we'll have water up there in the chicken pen. So we'll have to dig those ditches and then run the lines up that way. That's just a bit another one of those projects we'll need to get to.
Well, they crimp good though.
Okay, y'all. It's been one long hot day. I was planning on just getting the ditch dug by maybe 2 o'clock, call it quits, and then come back tomorrow and maybe try to hook everything up. Because I knew those hookups was going to be aggravating. That's Maggie in the background. I don't know where she's got the energy, but she does, like a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old. But we got them hooked up, and I tell you, I'm tired. It's been a long 10-hour day, hasn't it?
Yes.
And thank goodness the John Deere 3025E with backhoe attachment, 370B backhoe attachment. No sponsor. They did a good job. it ripped roots and everything else. It didn't anything slow it down. It got the ditch dug and did what I wanted to do. I probably will, as we go and bury this thing, I will probably end up having to piece it together to pull it tight, but we'll deal with that. Mom's got water. That was the goal, to get back, have her water, and as far as I know, it's not leaking anymore. I'm gonna go back up there and check it at the meter. But y'all, we'll get started tomorrow. Maybe she's covering it up, and we got our lines ready to go up to our chicken stuff, so we may even try to fill that tomorrow. Tomorrow's typically editing day, so it may be next Saturday before we do it. If that's the case, y'all, thank you for watching. Hit subscribe, please subscribe, hit that notification button. If you like the video, hit that like button. We'd appreciate that. And again, y'all, thank you for watching.